Welcome to Central Wyoming College on a Friday night in February. It is Region 9 basketball between the 6 and 18 Central Wyoming Rustlers and the 11 and 11 Golden Eagles of Laramie County Community College. CWC 1 and 5 in the standings. LCCC is 2 and 4 in the standings. And good afternoon, good evening. I'm John Gabrielson. I'll be joined by Devin Davis in just a few as we get you the bird's eye look at Central Wyoming College and the Rustler Gymnasium, and a lot of home games for CWC. They are 5 and 9 at home. Yeah, that is right. 14 home games they've had, and they'll have 2 more after tonight. So a total of 17 home games for the CWC ladies this year in a fabulous scheduling activity, I guess you would have to say, between this year for the CWC ladies. Mostly a lot of it on behalf of Leighton Westmoreland, the previous head coach Keith Wyatt, the new head coach, and putting together a pretty good home schedule for the ladies. They are 5 and 9 at home in those 14 games. Again, like I mentioned, they have 3 games left. They did win the last time they were on the home court as they took down Northwest College in a Region 9 game. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Taking a look at the series meeting between these two teams, it is the 21st meeting. Now, it's quite a bit less. It's about 12 less than the men's, but that is because LCCC brought back women's basketball after the women's team had been brought back at CWC. It's about a 4-year difference, I think, in that regard. Thus why the women's games are a lot less. 21st meeting, Central would win the first, and then it's been scarce since then. LCCC leads 16-4. LCCC has won 8 of the last 10. They won the last one big, 78-43. Coach Wyatt talking about this being a little bit of a revenge tour this weekend. They got took apart by 35 by LCCC. They got took apart by 31 by Eastern Wyoming the night before. They'll play Eastern Wyoming tomorrow. So a little bit of a revenge tour, says the head coach, as they come out to play this one here tonight. This is the Porter's pregame show brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply. They have 2 locations, Riverton and Casper, online at portersmvs.com. We'll also hear from Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, our halftime sponsor. We'll also hear from Bailey Enterprises, our postgame sponsor, and Fremont Chevy, you see on your screen, is the Fremont Chevy scoreboard sponsor. Take our first break. When we come back, we'll take a look at where these two teams have gotten to this point. We'll take a look at the standings in Region 9, scores from last night, and one other game that is going on today. The Porter's pregame show continues right after this.
Experience the thrill of big wins at Wind River Hotel and Casino. From Vegas-style slots to the ultimate table games, Wind River Casino and Hotel is the best place to play and stay for the perfect weekend getaway. Relax and unwind in the Wind River Hotel and delight your taste buds in the Red Willow Restaurant. Play, stay, and win at Wind River Hotel and Casino, Wyoming's premier entertainment experience.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
At Central Wyoming College, discover your path to success. From ag and equine, nursing, business and entrepreneurship, culinary, software development, automotive and welding, cosmetology, to outdoor leadership, agriculture, law enforcement, tribal leadership, CWC has you covered, offering hands-on learning and career-focused programs. Change your future at Central Wyoming College. It's central to your dreams coming true.
No antenna, cable, or satellite connection? No problem. You can now stream Wyoming PBS live at wyomingpbs.org/streaming. Or using the free PBS app on your favorite streaming device. The Wyoming PBS live stream is available on Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, and on many smart TVs. Wyoming PBS, Now streaming live.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Back to our Porter's Mountain View Supply pregame show, and got some scores and some standings. And let's go ahead and look at the standings that happened last night. Casper rising, I put at the top of that, as Casper knocked off Western Wyoming last night, and they did so 57-49. Western kind of looked like they were in control of that for about, I would say maybe the first 15 minutes of that basketball game, but then the next 25 minutes of that basketball game belonged to Dwight Gennari and the Thunderbirds as they came from behind to win that one 57-49. They're 6-1 now in conference play. Gillette 5-1. Western Wyoming is 5-2. You see Laramie County, I've got the placings wrong on the left. I need to fix that. But Laramie County sitting at 2-4 right now. Eastern Wyoming 2-4. Then Northwest and Central sitting at 1-5 on the standings. But again, Casper defeating Western Wyoming last night, 57-49 was the final in that ball game. Other games going on tonight. You have Eastern Wyoming is at Northwest College, and they're going to get that game underway at about 5:30, about the same time that this one will tip off as well. The Golden Eagles are coached by Danny Rinaldo in her second stint as the head coach. She was there one time during the COVID year and then left, and now has come back to coach at LCCC. She was an assistant at Dodge City, Kansas last year, won a game at Nationals, then came back to LCCC, and she is in her first year as the head coach on the second stint, facing Keith Wyatt in his first year and his first stint as a head coach in the college ranks. And he is 6-18 on the season, 1-5 in conference play. They've lost one in a row. Golden Eagles have lost 3 in a row. Central is 5-9 at home. LCCC is 2-4 away from the comfy confines of the Blue Rack. They lost 73-55 at Gillette on Tuesday. They will play 3 games in about 5 days. As they played on Tuesday, they'll play tonight. Then they'll travel and play at Northwest tomorrow. So we'll see what they've got left in the tank after one game early in the week and a long road trip. And here they go. We'll take a look at the starters in this basketball game as we get you ready for the tip-off between these two teams. It is the Porter's Mountain View Supply pregame show, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll take a look at those starters right after this.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletes for over 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families one-on-one. Locally owned by therapists, Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. Our services include hand therapy, orthopedic therapy, pre- and post-rehab, and aquatic therapy, and more. Set up an appointment today in Lander, Riverton, Green River, Rock Springs, Saratoga, or Rawlins. FremontTherapyGroup.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Hey, grab me one too.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome to Bailey Tire and Auto Service, your local tire and auto repair specialist in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local, choose Bailey Tire and Auto, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Let's take a look at starters in today's ball game, and we will look at the visitors first. Under the direction of head coach Danny Ronaldo, they'll start most likely like this. This is what I was given by the assistant coach prior to the ball game. He said there may be a slight change in that. Haven't seen the change yet. We'll talk about that if, in fact, it comes about. Wearing number 3 is a 5'7" sophomore out of Marburg, Germany, Flora Lukau. Averages 11 points, 4 rebounds. Second leading scorer on the team, but only by a whisker, like a 0.2 of a point behind Kelly McGowan as their leading scorer. She transferred from Dodge City with the coach and got one of those NJC tournament wins last year in Casper. Casper hosting the NJCAA tournament once again this year. Lukau wears number 3. Kelly McGowan wears number 4, a 5'6" sophomore of Vegas, averaging 11.4 points per ball game. Scored 24 in the first meeting with Central, and that is her season high, by the way. And she's close to the record books right now in the three-point shooting at LCCC. Wearing number 13, a redshirt freshman, 5'11", from Madrid, Spain, Marcela Pinedo Saavedra. She averages 10 points, 8 rebounds per ball game. Second best rebounder in Region 9, by the way, behind Dasani Nesbitt of Gillette, who averages 9.7. She has 7 double-digit rebounding games, and they call her El Matador. Marcela Pinedo Saavedra, wearing number 13. Nuria Florencia, 5'7" freshman from Barcelona, Spain, averages just under 11 points a game, 3 assists, and she shoots the most threes on the game in the season along the team, along with McGowan. And then Sabella Carro is from Spain. She's a 5'10" freshman, wears number 23, also scores 10 points per ball game. So they average 68 points a game, and it's pretty even spread out between the two. Let's take a look at your Rustler starters, as we'll see Talballin wearing number 1, leading scorer on the team, 4th leading scorer in Region 9, averages 14 points a game, 85% free throw shooter, and 4th in assists. Did not have a great game against LCCC last time, just 5 points on 2 of 6 shooting in that ball game. Number 4, a 5'7" sophomore from Blackfoot, Idaho, is Espy Vergara. Sure, points per game rising at 13 a game. Scored 14 in the first matchup with LCCC. Is an 83% free throw shooter, and a streaky but pretty consistent three-point shooter is Espy. Also starting today is Marin Baker, a 5'7" sophomore out of DuBois High School. Marin averaging 5 points per ball game. She wears number 10. Number 24, Lou Ring. She's out of New Zealand, a 6'1" freshman. Her scoring average dropping a bit, 11 points per game with 8 rebounds. She's a capable three-point shooter. Very good free throw shooter is Lou Ring. And Sophie Wilkinson wears number 42. She is a 6'3" freshman from New Zealand. And we're going to send it down to the PA announcer for our starting lineups and the national anthem here in just a couple of quick seconds.
Fans, welcome Coach Ronaldo and the Eagles to tonight's game to Central Wyoming College. Please rise for the national anthem before we announce the starters. before we announce the starters, I just want to ask everyone to please be respectful of these young ladies, coaches, and officials doing what they do out here tonight. Cheer for your favorite team, not against the others, please. Thank you. All right, now let's meet the starters. First for LCCC, a 5'7" sophomore, number 3, Flora Lukow. A 6-foot sophomore, number 4, Kelly McGowan. A 5'11" sophomore, number 13, Marcela Pinedo Saverda. A 5'7" freshman, number 15, Anuria Florenza. And a 5'10" freshman, number 23, Isabella Caro. The Eagles are coached by head coach Daniel Ronaldo. All right, now for your wrestlers. First from Provo, Utah, 5'6" sophomore, number 1, Natalia Ballin. From Blackfoot, Idaho, a 5'7" sophomore, number 4, Espy Vergara. From Du Bois, Wyoming, 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Marin Baker. From New Zealand, a 6'1" freshman, number 24, Laura Ring. Also from New Zealand, a 6'3" freshman, number 42, Sophie Wilkinson. Wrestlers coached by head coach Keith Wyatt. Good luck, ladies.
Rustlers in their home whites, orange numerals, black trim, Central across their front, taking on LCCC. The dark blues, Golden Eagles across the front in yellow, outlined in some white trim as they will go left to right as we look at Rustler Gymnasium. Once again, I'm John Gabrielson. Devin Davis with me in moments as Wilkinson and Central gets the tap. They'll get things started right away as Lou Ring stepped in and intercepted the opening tap. Central, the first crack at it. It's going to be zone on zone, looks like, tonight as the Golden Eagles come out in a 2-3 zone. Maybe a size advantage for Central as Vergara tries a triple. No good. Ring has the rebound, but it's poked away from behind by Florenza. Taken away by the Eagles. There is Central now coming out in a 2-3 zone. We will see 1-3-1 from time to time from Central as shot from inside by Pinedo Saavedra, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. SB Vergara says it got tapped. Referee says nuh-uh. And he will give the basketball to LCCC, where Kelly McGowan will inbound. Stack him up, set him in motion. Lukow working perimeter against the Rustlers zone defense. Short corner, skip it out for a triple. Comes off the mark, but McGowan with a rebound. That shot is a little wild as she kind of had to go around the block set up by the Rustlers. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Flora Lukow as she fouls Tal Ballin. Just underway, first quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. No score till that bucket by Tal Ballin. Little runner in the paint. Tal has her first points of the night. Like I said, Tal only scored 5 points on 2 of 6 shooting last time, and you need more offensive production out of the Orem Utahan as the shot misses. Sophie Wilkinson, the rebound. Coach Wyatt called it the revenge tour. It's two teams that he said are not 31 and 35 points better than us, as Vergara almost travels with it. Gives it out into the front court to Ring. Double teamed back to Ballin. Little frenetic pace by Central. Forcing the hand is LCCC a bit with the defensive pressure right now. Ring back to the basket, back to Ballin. Towel triple. Back to the iron. McGowan with a rebound. Early going right now. Central 1 out of 3. LCCC is 0 for 4 in the opening number. McGowan will change that as she gets a little kiss off the heel of the rim and drops in. Full court pressure. Vergara almost throws it away. Baker will get it up to Ring. 2-on-2, Ring stops, 15, got it. They call her Lou, averages 11 points per ball game. Had just 1 point on 3 shots against LCCC in the first meeting, and you definitely would like to see more production out of Ring than that. As McGowan's shot misses, Rustlers with a rebound and on the run again. Ring can shoot that. Espy will shoot it and she'll knock it down. One of the keys to the game, Coach Wyatt talked about, was surviving the LCCC blitz as they get out to big leads fairly often, as Marin Baker will not get that shot to go. She falls down. Ballin falls down. And here comes LCCC out of the pack. Lukau underneath, little hook shot, good by Florenza. Central wanted to take this zone and try to force LCCC to go low with the basketball. Baker gets wide open, and a nice dish from Sophie Wilkinson. It is Central who has bolted out to a quick lead and gets a timeout out of LCCC. 6:13 left to play, 9-4. Coach, keys to the game, like I mentioned, 2-3 zone, make them go down low. He wanted to survive the quick start. And not only is it the quick start, but they'll score in flurries at other times during the game as well. Coach Wyatt very familiar with a couple of players from this LCCC team. He was an assistant on that squad last year. That head coach has since vacated. I do want to give a shout out to Caleb Burgraff. Caleb is sports information at LCCC, does a tremendous job with the sports media that you see all over the Go LCCC Eagles website and everything that he does. And he helped me out with some information on the LCCC team, and I greatly appreciate Caleb doing that as well. Coach Ronaldo, by the way, is a Sterling, Colorado native, played at NJC, and it seems like NJC finds those Sterling kids and takes them great places. Played at Colorado Mesa after that. Teams played in national tournaments at both places she was at. And very proud of this, the LCCC women's basketball team led the entire Golden Eagle athletic department with a 3.62 GPA. So congratulations to them. And again, thanks to Caleb for that information. 4 minutes gone by. Central gets a timeout early out of LCCC to right the ship. Golden Eagles 2 of 7, now 2 of 8, missing that one. One and done. Sophie, the rebound. Central out rebounding the Golden Eagles 6-3 in the early stages. Central's 4 of 7, 57%. Has been pretty close as, Tal got knocked to the floor and nothing was called. She kept her dribble. She'll pump fake, run around Lukau, drop a 15-footer after she ran around her. The mid-range jumper is coming back, basketball fans, and Central is one of the teams leading the way. Julian Ormond on the men's side, and now the ladies getting involved in the mid-range act a little bit. There's a mid-ranger. Lukau misses that one, but Caro, the rebound is no good, and Marin Baker grabs the ball. Outlet passes to Ball, and 4 new Eagles going to check in on the next whistle, which will also bring us to a media timeout. 11-4 Central off to the quick start. Vergara, another 3. Front of the iron, ball tapped out of bounds by McGowan. That'll bring in 4 subs, and that'll also give us the media timeout. 4:54 left to play in the first quarter. 11-4 our score. Not going to get the media timeout. The 30-second variety, I did not think took that away as Ring fires one up and gets fouled. Going to be fouled by Kira Williams out of Crofts Harbour, Australia. Australia battling New Zealand. She's 5'11", she's 5'9", playing down there with Ring at 6'1". And Lou Ring to the line. Central, a 72% free throw shooting team. Shoots around 11 of 15 per game as Ring knocks in the first. And how about that camera angle? Looking at Lou Ring snapping nylons on that one. 13-4 Central out in front. Ireland Barnes, a 5'5 freshman out of Loveland, Colorado, in the game, almost throws it away and then hands it back out. Central playing with a lot more confidence as they come out as Taylor fires from 15. She'll get knocked to the floor. Good rebound by Camilla Bozan, and the extra rebound finally gets put in by Barnes. Barnes averages 4 points a game. She's halfway there in a much-needed basket for LCCC. Just 3 of 13 shooting early on, 23%. Central 5 of 9, 55%. And you know, law of averages, that's going to work itself out to be a little bit different. Oh, great entry pass for Gara. Ring bodies in and gets fouled by Kira Williams. That'll be number 2 on Williams. She wanted an elbow first, but instead she gets called for the foul as Coach Ronaldo talking with the official about it. Going to put Lou Ring back to the line with 3:59 left to go. Lou Ring, nothing but nylon. Lou had 1 point on 3 shots, and it was a free throw. She already has 4 free throws in this one. 6 points now for Lou Ring, and the lead is 9 for Central. Just under 4 left to play. First quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. 2-3 zone by Central effective. Kind of went to the zone after this game against LCCC. Did not really show much of it in the previous meetings. Short of the 3 by Florenza is no good. Ring the rebound. Here come the Rustlers. Trying to push this to a double-digit first quarter lead, and Sophie, not sure if she got her hand hurt or got hit in the abdomen, but ball sails out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Golden Eagles. Second turnover of the game by Central. They average 20. LCCC averages 16. They have just 1 turnover at the moment in the contest. Low block. Back outside Barnes. Gets it back on the wing, trying to post up Bozan down low. Floating shot, nicely done by Jessica Taylor, 5'6 freshman out of Perth, Australia. The bench averaging a bit of a spark now for LCCC. Wilkinson down low to Ring. Working underneath, steps through, puts it up and in. Lou Ring has 8. Williams already has 2 fouls on Ring and didn't want to get her third, but didn't really back off of her a whole heck of a lot either. Didn't play the Olay defense, if you will. Nice hook pass. Floating mid-ranger again as Vergara got the rebound, got knocked to the floor, and they'll call a travel on her. Penedros Saavedra back into the ball game for LCCC. Williams, Taylor will inbound and going to get a foul away from the basket. It's going to be called on Camila Bozan, 6'1 redshirt freshman from Santiago, Chile. That'll be another turnover on LCCC. That's their second. It's also their 4th team foul. Central has not been whistled for a foul as of yet. LCCC has switched to a man defense now. Underneath, Sophie on the low block with 8, bodies in, pounds it up and scores it. Coach wanted to go low. He thought there was an advantage with the outside shooting guard presence of LCCC, and so far the low post has 10 points. Bank shot from long distance 3, not good. Long rebound ball, and peels back with 90 seconds. Oh, gets left wide open. Can't knock it down though. And the rebound by Taylor. Back the other way. Williams and Foul on Central. First foul of the game on the Rustlers belongs to Tal Ballin. We're going to see Rhea Ukai check into the game out of Pei Kosovo, the 6'1 sophomore. 6 sophomores back. All of these girls pretty much Leighton Westmoreland recruits that all stayed and stuck. Driving and scoring is Williams. She missed 5 games early in the season, late stages of November. Transferred in from North Dakota School of Science, who also played in the NJCAA tournament last year. SB's 15-footer doesn't go. Pineda Saavedra got the rebound, and then she'll knock down a little mid-ranger. So both teams have gotten the mid-range memo, because that's pretty much the MO right now of the Golden Eagles. 19-12 Central off to a quick start. 20 seconds and change left in the first quarter of basketball on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Ballin falls down, long pass up ahead, and Pineda Saavedra scores. A little flurry by the Eagles with 5 seconds left to bring them back as Vergara gets knocked to the floor at the buzzer of the first quarter. Nothing called and nothing done. We'll come back after this timeout. Quarter number 1, 19-14 Central. Stats and more right after this.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
That's extremely exciting.
Absolutely fascinating.
There's something you're doing that's magic.
Hey y'all, my name is Denali Klein. I'm a corporal in the Wyoming Army National Guard. I am a 42 Alpha, which is a human resource specialist. I help soldiers in the Guard be administratively correct. I serve in the Wyoming Army National Guard because I wanted to take full advantage of my benefits, and it is a privilege to serve my community. I am the Cowboy Guard.
Quarter number 1, 19-14 Central. Got out to a 9-point lead at one time. Central 7 of 14 in the first quarter, 1 of 6 from the arc. Hit all 4 of their free throws. That was Lou Ring. LCCC 7 of 20. 35% missed all 3 of their 3-point attempts. Did not shoot a free throw. But have got a spark out of the bench, and they'll start the second quarter. Tiff Trevort on the floor for Central, as knocking that triple down is Jessica Taylor. Yeah, the bench doing a job right now for Coach Ronaldo. Nat Tintor is into the ball game. Ball swatted out of there and taken away by Taylor. Low block. Back out, far corner. Taylor, back-to-back triples. And how about that? LCCC on the back-to-back trays has put themselves out in front of this ball game, 20-19, their first lead of the ball game. Barnes, Williams, Taylor, Pinedo, Saavedra, and Bozan on the court right now for LCCC. Ukai hands it off to Ballin. Tintor with 4 to shoot, finds Vergara. Back to Ballin. She'll get a triple away. Doesn't fall in. They'll let people sub. They must have called a shot clock violation on that, as they let teams sub players back in. Ballin and Vergara at the top of the 2-3 zone. Tiffany Trevort, 5'11 sophomore from Spanish Fork, as Pinedo Saavedra gets free and scores again. Tiff Trevort averages 4 points per ball game. Katie Walker into the game, 5'9" sophomore from Orem. Ball and triple off the mark. Long rebound. Pinedo Saavedra is out of bounds when she tries to save it. Katie Walker averages 9 points per ball game. Wants to go into sports media and wanted to shout out her brother Tyler. She was 2 of 11 and held to just 5 points at LCCC, so looking for a little redemption in that one as well. They will put the shot clock back at 30 with 8:23 left to play. Second quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Ring just inside the three-point line. Empty. Lukau back into the game. Triple. Corner. Good. Looks good. Was good. Williams with a 3. She has 5 now. Lukau, Barnes, Williams, Pinedo, Saavedra, and Bozan as there's a steal by Marcella on Walker. Just a 2 if it goes. Referee put up her hand, but doesn't matter anyways. Ballin's going to foul Pinedo, Saavedra. Coach Ronaldo has gotten a huge spark off the bench for her team right now because they have come on and scored 15 points of the 25 that are on the board right now for LCCC. Jessica Taylor being looked at by the assistant coach behind the bench, checking out her right eye a little bit. She might have got tagged in the eye socket. 73% free throw shooting team. She's 65% individually, and she hits both. Eight-point advantage on a 13-0 run, and that is exactly what Coach Keith Wyatt wanted to avoid, was the spurts that they can score as Ballin gets a baseline jumper to get on the board in the second quarter. Ball loose, picked back up to the baseline. Bozan double teamed, is going to put one up, no good. Ring will control the rebound. Coach wants him to run. LCCC gets back in plenty of time. Vergara skips it back out to Tal. Rebound by Tervort, and they'll reset. Was 19-14, and now an offensive foul is going to be called on Ring. And that'll be the 8th turnover of the game for Central. 2 turnovers right now on LCCC as McGowan comes back into the game. Bozan will sit. Ireland Barnes will stay, and also into the game comes Cameron Michelena, 6'2" freshman. Baseline, McGowan. Barnes, triple. Nothing but net. Didn't even make a sound on the microphone on the hoop. It's been a run by LCCC. That is definitely something that Coach said we can't afford to let happen as Ring comes up empty. Out of the pack and running with it, Caro. Ballin playing defense from behind, knocks it away. Maren Baker's going to come in for Tiffany Tervort. The DuBois sophomore back in. Yeah, it's been a bench extravaganza. 18 points of the 30 off the bench. The starters pretty much to a man, all 5 of them averaging 10 points a game, and a quick timeout call by Coach Wyatt. 32-21. It's an 11-point, it's a 20-point swing since Central had a 15-6 lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this timeout.
through athletics.
Central for making dreams come true.
So you're a Rustler fan, but you can't make it to campus. Hey, no worries. Show your CWC pride wherever you are with gear from the Central Wyoming College bookstore at cwcbookstore.com. From hoodies to hats, sports specific and parents, the bookstore has everything you need to rep the Rustlers in style. Head over to cwcbookstore.com, your one-stop shop for official CWC fan apparel. cwcbookstore.com. Gear up, cheer on the Rustlers no matter where you call home.
In the last 5 minutes and 11 seconds, it is a 20-point differential swing in favor of LCCC. They were down 19-10 with 1:05 left in the first quarter. And now they have found themselves at 5:30 mark, up by 11. Shot doesn't go there. Underneath, Sophie working on McGowan, leans in a second time and scores. Triple, no good. Wilkinson gets the rebound and is fouled. And I believe it is going to be on Marcela Pinedo-Saavedra. It is her first, team first. Talking about unselfish play, the bench has scored 18 points, and LCCC has 11 assists already. And then there's a foul on McGowan. She went after Ring, and McGowan is going to get the foul. 11 team assists already for LCCC. 7 of them belonging to Pinedo-Saavedra. She's 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, a couple of rebounds, 7 assists and 8 points as Ring misses a free throw. 4 of 5 now. 91% free throw shooter. Second one is good. Coach wanted the advantage down low, but right now he's also given up 14 points in the paint. That triple misses badly. Ring the rebound. Central's kind of righted the ship a little bit now. Trailing by 8. Ring to trail by 5. No, front of the iron. Nobody home to rebound but Lukau. Lukau corner. Gets it back. Lukau sets her feet, fires 3 and gets it. 5 of 12 now. Right around 40% from the arc. LCCC making that one. 4 minutes left in the first half. Back to an 11-point Golden Eagle advantage. Central got off to the quick start. Again, led 19-10 with just over a minute left in the first quarter. And then midway through the second, found themselves down. Sophie's shot goes almost everywhere but in. Pinedo-Saavedra with the board, and LCCC back on the attack with under 3:40 left in the first half of basketball. Just inside the 3 line, no good. Ball gets tipped out of there. Ballin and Baker 2-on-2. Tal's going to go the distance and gets called for the offensive foul. Barnes gets the turnover out of the Rustlers, their 9th of the contest already. Eagles back on the attack. Central was sat in the 2-3 zone. Marcela Pinedo-Saavedra connecting on another shot. She has 10 points, 8 assists with 3 boards, filling up the stat sheet. And now a 13-point LCCC lead. Ring in the paint. Gets free, scores over the top of LCCC. Blue Ring right now has 11 points for her team. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. She has 6 rebounds to lead the way. Vergara comes out of the pack on a miss. Dribbles through a lot of traffic, takes it all the way to the rack and missed it. And McGowan, the 5'6" sophomore from Vegas, scores. Scoop pulls down the rebound. She has 4 threes from tying the all-time LCCC mark, according to Caleb Berggraf, and doing it in 2 seasons as opposed to the one who has the record who did it in the COVID-extended 3rd year. Wilkinson with a rebound, throws it out ahead of Ballin, who corrals it and brings it into the front court. And she's also going to be in the record books in career scoring when she's done. Central turns it over again. Triple rattles home for Sabella Caro, who is now 1 for 2 from the arc and has 5 points. 14-point advantage, LCCC. Central needs to see something positive in the final 75 seconds of this first half. Ring, 10 to shoot, 15-foot elbow. Finds Baker. She thought about a 3, doesn't. Ball gets tipped up in the air and taken away on another turnover by LCCC. Caro, nice dish. And the basket by Barnes. Assist number 15 on the game for LCCC. The bench did their job, and now the starting 5 and others putting this one to double-digit lead as we head to a stop in play with 31 seconds left on the clock. It's Central basketball as Sophie was clear down the other end of the court and will have to rejoin stage right. Did they reset the 30? I don't think that probably should have been the case. Shot clock was down to 11 when that ball went out of bounds. And that's what they put it back at. So how about that? Shot clock at 11 for Central. Lobbed in bounds and volleyballed and taken away by Lukau. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at stats brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time. Shot comes up empty. Bozan the rebound. 15 seconds. Shot clock no longer a factor. That shot no good. Rebound comes into the hands of Ring with 6 seconds left. It gets tipped and thrown out of bounds with 2.6. It should be Central basketball, and it is. 2.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Also gets you a score on the other game going on as they can't get a shot off. And the first half has come to an end. Boy, LCCC, 32 points in the last 11 minutes of the first half and have put themselves out to a 42-26 advantage after Central jumped out to a 19-10 lead. Stay with us. We'll come back after this timeout. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show brought to you by our friends at YDOT.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We've got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome to Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Is central for making dreams come true.
Central to empowerment.
Central to the future of higher education in America.
Central to football.
Central to my heritage.
Central to healthcare.
Central to humility.
Central to the trades.
Central to ranching.
Central to performance.
Central to agriculture.
Central to athletics.
Central to Wyoming.
I'm Staff Sergeant Amanda Fry. I'm a public affairs specialist for the Wyoming Army National Guard. One of the reasons I joined is because the Army National Guard offers a lot of benefits for education, just all sorts of stuff. So I joined for a lot of the benefits, but it really has become an important part of my life. It's a source of pride for me. I love serving my state and my country, and I love the job that I have here. I get to go meet new people, meet new soldiers, learn their stories, and help tell their story.
I am the Cowboy Guard.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show, brought to you by our friends at White Hot Fremont Chevy Scoreboard. Coming into your screen at 42-26. Couple of things that jump out. It was a 32-7 run by LCCC over the last 11 minutes of the first half. Central has not scored since the 2:43 mark of the second quarter. LCCC's largest lead, 16, you see on your scoreboard. Central's largest lead was 11. I did see it at 19-10. I saw it at 15-16. I must have missed when they had an 11-point lead out there at one point right now, but that's where it stands. Elsewhere going on tonight, Northwest is entertaining Eastern Wyoming, and we're going to take a quick peek at that ball game and let you see what's going on there with 2:40 left in the first half. It is Northwest with an 8-point advantage over Eastern, 37-29, the score going on at Cabry Gym and Ken Rocklett's court up there in Northwest in Powell. So that's where you're seeing things going on there. And we come back to some first half stats in this ball game. And we look at first quarter score was 19-14 Central. And even though they had a 5-point lead, it was already the shifting tide of LCCC where the bench came on. They outscore Central, does LCCC 28-7 in the second stanza. Like I said, a 32-7 run in that contest. The bench came on, scored 20 of that 42, but when they scored them is as much as the story as the bench scoring 20 points. It was the bench had a majority of the points at one time in the contest. And then the other stat that jumps out at me right now, 11 turnovers by Central and just 2 turnovers by LCCC. One was on an offensive foul and like an illegal pick, and then another one they just lost the ball out of bounds. They've scored 14 points off Central turnovers. They have also got 15 assists in this game. As let's take a look at some stats on the team side of the equation. And there you see those 15 assists right there, 20 bench points coming there, and 16 points in the paint. First half shooting, 17 of 39, 43.6%, 6 of 13 from the arc. They've come on to shoot very well in the late stages of that first half, 46%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Central cooled off. I mentioned that at one point those things were going to level out, and they did. Central 10 of 25, 40%, 1 of 9 from the three-point line. I think they were 1 of 2 at one point, have missed their last 7, has Central. Free throws are 5 of 6 for 83%, but there you see 11 turnovers right there. Let's take a look at some individual scoring numbers right now, and look at this one that I've highlighted right there. Marcela Pinedro-Saavedra, 10 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds in this ball game. for Marcella. She paces all scoring right now for LCCC. 8 points for Jessica Taylor, 7 points for Island Barnes. Those are 2 bench players that I talked about. Luke Howe has 3. McGowan, leading scorer, has 2 points right now, but she does have 4 rebounds in the game. Sabella Caro, bench, 5 points. Nuria Florenza, starter, just 2 points in the ball game. And that's where they stand as far as the points are concerned. For Central, Lou Ring has 11, 5 of 6 from the free throw line to help out. Lou also has 6 rebounds. Sophie Wilkinson, 4 points and 6 rebounds in the contest. Tal Ballin, 6 points and a couple of boards. SB Vergara, just 3 points, hit a 3 early. Marin Baker has 2 points in the ball game. And that's what things look like as we are at the intermission right here, right now at Central Wyoming College. And again, to take a look at the standings that are going on, disregard the place that I have off to the left. I didn't change that after last week, and I've just now noticed it, so disregard that. But Casper on top, 6-1 after beating Western Wyoming last night. Gillette, number 2 at 5-1. Western Wyoming, 5-2. LCCC 2-4. Central 1-5. Was a chance for Central. Still is a chance for Central, although be it down 16 to try to grab a team that's above them and get that extra win and stay out of that 7 spot. The 7 spot does not go to the play-in game or the first round, whatever you want to call it, as they just get eliminated, and Central would like to avoid doing that altogether in this one as well, as I'll just push buttons until I get something to happen for me, and I got it going right there. 42-26. We'll take a look at the men's game after we take this break. This is Rustler Basketball from Rustler Media.
Experience the thrill of big wins at Wind River Hotel and Casino. From Vegas-style slots to the ultimate table games, Wind River Casino and Hotel is the best place to play and stay for the perfect weekend getaway. Relax and unwind in the Wind River Hotel and delight your taste buds in the Red Willow Restaurant. Play, stay, and win at Wind River Hotel and Casino, Wyoming's premier entertainment experience.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
At Central Wyoming College, discover your path to success. From ag and equine, nursing, business and entrepreneurship, culinary, software development, automotive and welding, cosmetology, to outdoor leadership, agriculture, law enforcement, tribal leadership, CWC has you covered, offering hands-on learning and career-focused programs. Change your future at Central Wyoming College. It's central to your dreams coming true.
No antenna, cable, or satellite connection? No problem. You can now stream Wyoming PBS live at wyomingpbs.org/streaming. Or using the free PBS app on your favorite streaming device. The Wyoming PBS live stream is available on Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, and on many smart TVs. Wyoming PBS, now streaming live.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Back at Central, LCCC back out getting warmed up for the second half. Central has yet to emerge from the halftime locker room as they trail by 16, getting outscored 32-7 in the last 11 minutes of the first half. Men's game, a critical one as far as standings are concerned there. Dwayne Salisbury's Golden Eagles, 3-3 in Region 9 play. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 1-7 away from their home court. They were a little bit banged up and shorthanded in a Tuesday night 18-point loss at Gillette. Central 6-17 on the season, 1-5 in Region 9. They are 3-4 at home. They're on a one-game losing skid. They also last played and lost to Gillette, and did so after getting a win over Northwest at home last week, and then going on the road and then falling to Gillette. 33rd meeting on the men's side. LCCC leads at 17-15. LCCC beat Central by 8 a couple of weeks ago. CWC had won 3 straight in that series until the last game, as it were, to happen. So, men's game coming up at the conclusion of this game. If you are watching for the men's game, we will be stopping this stream and starting the men's stream that you can see on the YouTube page in the upcoming, as the coaches wanted them separated for ease of uploading into stat keeping and synergy and all of that good stuff. So we will be stopping the stream and coming back. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and we will get you the second half. Will be Central basketball when we return after this break. This is Rustler Basketball on Rustler Media.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here.
Open mic, fade and camera 2, Q Talent.
Join one of the most in-demand creative and technical careers, new media. Live and work anywhere with your choice of thousands of radio and television stations across the country. Travel the globe as a social media influencer. Join a business marketing team or use your new media skills to start and promote your own business. Wherever your dreams take you, it all begins at CWC. Expect hands-on training in all aspects of media production, including video, audio, social media marketing, and web development. Enjoy learning in a collaborative and inclusive atmosphere. Our small class sizes provide one-on-one attention with our expert instructors. Make your way at Central and start your journey to a rewarding career in new media.
42-26, LCCC. Rustler basketball to begin the second half. They are at half in Northwest. Trappers with a 10-point lead over Eastern, 44-34. Eastern will be here tomorrow. LCCC will be there tomorrow. Ballin, Vergara, Baker, Ring, and Wilkinson will start the second half, dressed in their home whites on the right side of the equation, down by 16. It will be Flora Lukau, Kelly McGowan, Marcela Pinedo Saavedra, Nuria Florenza, and Sabella Caro. I said Caro scored 5 points off the bench during the stats. She was a starter, so correct myself on that, as Ballin will trigger it inbounds. LCCC gone to a man-to-man defense now. Ballin can't get past Lukau. He's going to readjust. Vergara goes high off the glass, goes down. She is holding her leg and is slow to get up. And her teammate's going to come and attend to her, as it will be Golden Eagle basketball as Vergara went down. She's back up, heading back down the other way. A lot of coaches have a lot of different philosophies. Win the 5 minutes at a time between media timeouts. Other coaches are like, you need to take care of the middle 8 minutes, the last 4 of the first half, the first 4 or last 3 of the first half, first 3 of the second half. And Central was surging somewhat back into it. As I had pointed out at one point, they had settled down, but it's been an LCCC barrage since then. Ring grabbing the missed rebound. Minute gone by in the second half. I got to get this in there, even if Estela doesn't get into the game. Estela Bello Sancho, who is out of Zaragoza, Spain, as Ring will score with 4 on the shot clock. She speaks 5 different languages, does Estela Bello Sancho, but the more impressive thing is she had a birthday Tuesday, which I celebrated my birthday Tuesday as well, so I contend that all great people were born in February. Shot is off the mark, Ballin ends up with it. So Estela joins that elite group of people born in the 28 days most years of the month of February. I was fortunate enough, she's from Spain. She celebrated a lot of birthdays in Spain. I was fortunate enough to celebrate my first one abroad as ball was thrown away, but Florenza can't handle it. On the beaches of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico last week. So cheers to Estela on her birthday. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Came back in time to get prepped for this one, and then the weather that's moved in. Ballin gets a pick, takes it to the rack and scores. Lukau kind of got lost in the shuffle at the top of the key, and Ballin takes it down and scores. Quick 4-0 spurt in the first 2:15 of the second half for Central. Contact as Sophie knocks down Caro, and then Sophie, good sportsmanship, helps pick her up. Central was going to confab right in the middle of the free throw line, but Sabella's like, I don't think you're going to do that. So they went backwards a little bit. New cameras from our new media department. Amanda Nikoloff and the new media department. Addie Wagner is our student director. Addie is on the Ranch Horse team at Central Wyoming College. Got to scroll back up. Julian Delgadillo and Weldon Blackburn, new media students on the 2 cameras at the top. Second one is good. Under the direction of Amanda Nikoloff in the new media class. Big thanks to Francis Obakoya, Wyoming PBS engineer, and also big thanks to Wyoming PBS for facilities and streaming. Nice backdoor Baker. Great pass. Vergara on the dish. 44-32. Men's game next. Triple. No good. Long rebound, Ballin. Ballin 2-on-1 to Baker, but trailing it. Nicely done, Caro. Then they almost throw it away. Caro trailing that play, took it away. Great presence of mind. Now about that pass. Got a rebound under there. Rejected by Ring. Caro comes out of the pack with it. And then a foul is going to be called. Ring and Wilkinson in the area. It's going to go on Sophie, her second personal foul. Fouls right now. Kira Williams has 2 for LCCC. She's the only one really in any foul trouble. Tal Ballin has 3. Sophie now has 2. Other than that, nobody in any foul trouble whatsoever. McGowan, leading scorer, like I said, just by a whisker over that gal right there who has the ball, Lukau. McGowan going to get into that scoring column with that triple in the corner. Now is only about 3 threes from tying the all-time LCCC three-point mark. Vergara. Oh, nicely done by Marcela Pinedro Saavedra. Takes it to the rack after the pickpocket. They kind of turned her inside out. And she gets the steal and goes and scores it. She is an assist away from a double-double right now. 12 points, 9 rebounds. Vergara gets free. She'll lay it up and in. I was looking at stats. I didn't see how she got free, and she ends up taking it to the rack and scoring. Pretty even in the second half through the first 4 minutes. Central outscoring LCCC 8-7. Ring comes away with a rebound to Ballin. Vergara going to reset. Ring can shoot threes, will shoot threes, and makes the three. 32% three-point shooter, the 6'1 freshman from New Zealand. She's got Central within 12. Nice offensive move by Pinedo Saavedra. Second best rebounder, by the way, but she's out there tossing dimes right now. She's got 9 assists, which Caleb whispers in my ear via texting that the assist record is 13. 9 assists is second. She's tied that. Ballin triple. Doesn't go in. Florenza, the rebound. Lukau gets open. Back of the iron, tipped out of there. Tight roping the end line, Florenza. There's Caro for 3. Good box out by Wilkinson on the second best rebounder in Region 9, and she'll get the rebound. Media timeout will be coming momentarily. Ring, one-on-one down low. Nice spin, turns it and scores it. And a timeout will be called for substitutions and the media timeout. 4:08 left to play, third quarter, 51-39, LCCC by 12.
Central to athletics.
Central for making dreams come true.
So you're a Rustler fan, but you can't make it to campus. Hey, no worries. Show your CWC pride wherever you are with gear from the Central Wyoming College bookstore at cwcbookstore.com. From hoodies to hats, sports specific and parents, the bookstore has everything you need to rep the Rustlers in style. Head over to cwcbookstore.com, your one-stop shop for official CWC fan apparel. cwcbookstore.com. Gear up, cheer on the Rustlers no matter where you call home.
4 new LCCC Golden Eagles have checked into the ball game. Barnes, Taylor are in there. Also Bozan, McGowan, and Pinedo Saavedra stay in. LCCC will throw it away, but Central will almost throw it away right back. It's going to stay LCCC basketball. Now they'll take the media timeout. Interesting. LCCC had taken the timeout, and then they did not swap it out for the media timeout, whereas there was a 30-second one taken in the first quarter that they did swap out with the media timeout. A lot of things I guess I won't understand sometimes. 3:52 left. We're going to stay here. Guess we'll go take a look in and see what's going on at Northwest College right now. Just underway in the second half of that one. 46-37 Northwest is leading Eastern. Like I said, Eastern will be here tomorrow. Northwest is in the white, by the way, on their home court. Although I did notice that the CWC men appear they're going to wear black uniforms tonight at home. And I would imagine then that LCCC might come out with a gold uniform if that were to be the case. Other games that were played last night, Casper defeated Western in women's play, and then the Western Wyoming men knocked off Casper, gave them their first conference loss last night in Casper. So really big turn of events there. Triple misses McGowan the rebound. 13-9 in the quarter for Central, but still trailing by 12 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Still playing that 2-3 zone for Central. Shot clock down to 10. 3 good by Barnes. Ballin with it, down by 15 again. Finds Ring, she'll lean in and score. Lou Ring leading all CWC scorers as Katie Walker will get the rebound. Ring has 20. That is a new career high for Lou Ring, by the way. Her previous high was 18 and 13 rebounds in one game, and then Ring is going to be fouled. And really nobody in foul trouble, like I mentioned, for LCCC. That's going to be 2 on Pinedo Saavedra. And checking into the ballgame is Kira Williams. Got Germany, Spain, Chile, New Zealand, Australia, Spain for Central as Ring going to be fouled on the arm. And Marcelo will pick up another one quickly. So I wouldn't say 3 at this juncture with 12 and a half left is foul trouble, but Coach Ronaldo going to bring her out of the game. Lou Ring back to the line. Trying to add to her career high as a freshman at Central. Now has 21. I get a glimpse of LCCC's uniforms. They're in their home whites. Ring will miss the second, but big offensive rebound. Katie Walker. Great offensive board. And then nice dish to Wilkinson from Ballin. The extra pass, nicely done by Tal Ballin. Central now has 12 assists of their own. First of the game for Tal. It's a 10-point game. Central try to claw their way back into it. Underneath, bodies fly and fouled. Bozan will go shoot. It's going to send Camila Bozan from Santiago, Chile to the line, the redshirt freshman. Does not even make a sound on the hoop mics. We still don't have a sponsor for the hoop mics. Can't even give Devin Heck about the eye doctor. Ballin wisely gives up the ball after colliding with Ring. Bozan got 1 of 2. It's an 11-point game. 2 minutes left to play. Third quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Ballin takes, scores, no, but she will be fouled. Bozan, I don't know if she got hit across the face or was coughing. Not sure if there's a little bit of illness running around these kids or not. First personal, well, they don't go on her. They go on 1-2, not 2-1. And the foul is on Taylor as Ballin knocks down the free throw. Tal, an 85% free throw shooter. Again, Central shoots 72% as a team. Tal will miss the second one. How's that for the announcer jinx? Driving and scoring is Caro. Puts it back to a 12-point game. It was 10 down to 10 a second time a few moments ago. 90 seconds left. Ring in traffic. It gets booted out of bounds as she gets knocked to the floor. And Coach Keith Wyatt saying, how is that not a foul? And the referee says something to Coach Wyatt. They're back the other direction. Several high school games postponed tonight because of the condition of South Pass as Wilkinson blocked it and took it away from Barnes and got called for the foul. Sophie will pick up her third. Third personal foul on Sophie, and that will send Barnes to the line. I know that Powell did not travel to Lyman, and also Shoshone did not travel to Kimmer. South Pass had chain law and no unnecessary travel and high wind warning most of the day, which I guess Western's not playing anybody tonight and nobody's going to Western, so it didn't affect anything in Region 9 play as Barnes gets the second one. Ireland Barnes has 11 points off the bench for LCCC, who is back up by 13. Central is leading the quarter, but still trailing the game. They've scored 19 points. It was a 28-7 second quarter that spelled a lot of the difference in this one, as Trevort has it knocked away from her by Caro. Vergara will trigger the inbound. We're under a minute left to play in the third quarter. And it's a lot different game. Vergara triple off the mark. Ring is there. Ring fouled. And will go shoot free throws as she got tangled up with Bozon and Caro. Ring adding to her career high. 22 points, 7 of 9, 10 rebounds, double-double for Ring. Trevort had the rebound, but she lost the handle on it. Caro comes away with it. 41 seconds left in the third on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Caro drain it. She has 12 now, does Caro. 2 of 4 from the arc. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Back to a 15-point advantage. They had a 16-point lead at the end of the half, and a reach foul on Taylor will be her second personal. And that will send Tal Ballin back to the free throw line. Tal's high for his career's 33. She has 7 games where she scored over 20. She had about a 6 or 8 game streak where she was averaging 25-ish. And when you start doing that, you get a lot of extra attention out of people, and they start adjusting and doing things. Jordan Peele on the men's side knowing about that as well. Tal Ballin triple on the way is no good again. Falls off. 5 seconds left. Caro going to get fouled with 0.3 seconds left. Now the question is, I thought she was passing the ball, but it doesn't matter because it's 5 fouls on Central, and so they'll go shoot free throws. So we'll get a look at the end zone cam on the other side. Both go down. And Central ends up getting outscored. Well, no, they played dead even. And it goes still 16 points to the fourth quarter. 21-21 at the end of 3. Fourth quarter, final 10 minutes coming up after this.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
That's extremely exciting.
Absolutely fascinating.
There's something you're doing that's magic.
Hey y'all, my name is Denali Klein. I'm a corporal in the Wyoming Army National Guard. I am a 42 Alpha, which is a human resource specialist. I help soldiers in the Guard be administratively correct. I serve in the Wyoming Army National Guard because I wanted to take full advantage of my benefits, and it is a privilege to serve my community. I am the Cowboy Guard.
.21 apiece, they go in the third, and still a 16-point differential. Through three, LCCC 23 of 53, 43%, 9 of 21 from the arc, 43%. Central 2 of 13 from the arc, and a little home cooking from the three-point line. Tervort out there playing defense. Central might be in there 1-3-1 with Tiff out at the point there, and a quick three is no good, but a good offensive rebound by Williams. And LCCC will reload. Ball blocked out of there by Tervort. Walker ends up with it, but under pressure ends up throwing it back. Shot clock is at 15. They reset it back out to 20. Shot clock now down to 9. Barnes, 5 to shoot. Ball is loose, taken away by Central, and then again thrown away by Central. Well, they have had 2 or 3 opportunities this time down the floor where they've stopped the attack and end up giving it back. 14 turnovers on Central. And a three-pointer is no good by Williams, but she's fouled by Vergara. Central came out on a hot start, posted an 11-point lead, but then got outscored 32-7 over the next 11 minutes, essentially. As Williams can't hit the first, she is a 72% free throw shooter. Pretty much team average, 73%. They averaged 10 of 14 free throws on average for the game. Going to be very close to that average. 64-47. They're 9 of 12 right now. 10 of 13. Near 80%. 18-point advantage. Largest lead of the game. Vergara. Triple is an air ball. And it will go back to LCCC. Tiff going to apply some backcourt pressure on Taylor, who gives it back over to Caro. Triple dish pans out. Rebound. Bozon. Back up into the hands of Williams. Nat Tintor will check in now after LCCC throws it away. Official stats have LCCC with just their second turnover of the night. I swear they had one prior to an offensive foul on an illegal block on one end of the court to make 3, but stats showing just 2 right now. Tervort penetrates. Nice take, Tiff, lay it up, missed it. Then might have been called for a foul on the rebound, but nothing was called. Caro dribbles through everybody, takes it to the rack and scores. Nice play, Sabella Caro. 5'10" freshman from Spain, averages 10 points a game. She's above that average right now at 14. Her season high is 24. That came against an all-star game, but so then you go to the next highest, was 21 against North Platte. Now she's got 16 as you watch her take that one to the rack and score. Ring to Tintor. Nat back to Lou. Triple on the way. That one's an air ball. Yikes. Tying her shoe is Sabella Caro. skipping into place was Nuria Florenza, literally skipping into place on that end of the court. And why not? You're up 18. Actually, you're up 22. I can do math. Now you're up 24. And a nice backdoor play to Barnes. And the assists keep coming at 20. Trevort, baseline, fouled. Barnes. And we'll see Lauda Liberal from Spain check in for Central. 5'5" freshman, averages 2 points per game. Checking into the game. She will trigger the inbound for CWC. McGowan back in for LCCC. Ball and now Liberal with 10 to shoot. Rings triple, no good. Another miss. And a foul about the three-point line on Trevort. Tiffany with her first personal foul. Out of bounds, McGowan will trigger the inbound. The bench has scored 29 of the 71. And like I said, it's not so much the amount right now, but when they did it, as Ballin knocks that ball away, it was the bench that kind of, I guess, swung the momentum back so Coach Ronaldo could make some adjustments and put some stuff back in place against what Central was doing early on. Good defense by Ring. Takes it away. Central gets a stop. Now they need a bucket if they want to make any kind of run in this one with 5:48 left to play in the contest. Trevort runs down. Reverse layup is no good, but she will be fouled. Taylor looking to the official as if to say, who, me? Her third personal. Free throw is no good by Trevort. Not sure the... Okay, I see what we got. The men's soccer team from Central is below us and having a pretty lively discussion. I was trying to figure out who was having such a loud, lively discussion as coming from out of bounds to inbounds was Pinedo Saavedra. And that will be a turnover against LCCC. Liberal to Trevort. Again, if you're watching for the men's game will be coming on another feed. We're going to stop this feed and start the other one. Tal gets free, wide open, missed it. Got her own rebound, though, and puts it in, padding the stats a bit. It's Tal Ballin. McGowan taken away by Ring. Telegraphed that pass. Ring bounce pass. Trevort ahead of the pack. Almost went a little too far. Trevort gets it. Central on a quick little spurt, but too little too late perhaps. As Ballin almost gets a steal. They're down 20 with 4.5 left. CCC taking a little air out of the ball. Pinedo Saavedra misses. Jump ball call. Central gets it on the arrow. Northwest has opened up a 71-49 lead on Eastern Wyoming. And they are in a timeout. And as they come out of the timeout, we're going to go take a peek at that, see where they're at. Looks like they are just starting the fourth quarter. 71-49 Northwest leading Eastern Wyoming. That was Eastern beat Central by 31 when they played previously. So an interesting score out of Cambridge Gym at Northwest College. We're in the media timeout here at 71-51, 4:17 left. Golden Eagles looking to stop a 3-game losing skid and put themselves 3-4 in conference play to drop Central to 1-6 and drop them to 2 in a row on the loss category. Central held an 11-point lead in the first half of this ball game and have gotten down by as many as 24 as of late. Liberal across the timeline. LCCC in a zone. Ring back to Liberal. Tintor, Tervort, and Ballin in a steal by Florenza. Left-hand layup is good. Ballin lost it, gathered it, Ring ends up with it. Lou, right side, Tintor. Nat just inside the three-point line. Kind of did a little crow hop to get rid of it, but they let it go. Shot doesn't go in, and with 3:30 left, the Golden Eagles back with a basketball. Corner on the way, triple, nothing but net. Florenza. .25 lead. LCCC won by 35 the first meeting. Central came out firing on all cylinders in this one, but adjustments by LCCC taking that away. McGowan is going to get called for the foul. And if there's one thing for LCCC to take out of this one tonight is McGowan, their leading scorer, has just been held to 5 points in this ball game, but she does have 6 rebounds to help out, and it's been the bench that has carried them. 29 points off the bench for LCCC, and they did that, like I said, when Central was up by 11. The bench came in, and Tervort makes the free throw. Tiffany now with 4 points, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. 3 minutes left to play. LCCC, as I mentioned, has won 8 of the last 10 in this series and 16 of 14, and are in fine position to win another one as Tervort picks up the McGowan miss. Liberal is going to be called for the walk. Kira Lincoln will check into the ball game. Kira, a freshman out of Lander Valley High School, 20-something miles south of this Riverton campus. Liberal, nice behind the back move by Lukow. Under 2:30. Central will be home tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Nice move by Pinedo Saavedra. Her first basket in a while. To go along with her 10 assists, she has 3 rebounds and 16 points. As she has moved into the single game assist mark for LCCC, thanks to Caleb Burgraff accounting firm. There's Estela Bayo Sancho, who celebrated her birthday Tuesday, same day as me. Can't get that one to drop. And Walker from behind is going to foul Pinedo Saavedra. Ukai back in for Central. I always write a lot of stuff down and then have struggled to get it all in the game. But New Mexico Junior College, the #1 team in the women's rankings at 20-1. Southern Idaho 21st, Salt Lake 24th. Western Nebraska, the only Region 9 representative in the top 25 at number 25. Casper is receiving votes. How about that triple by Lukau? Largest lead of the game now for LCCC as we're under 90 seconds to play in the contest. Casper won last night. May even find themselves in the top 25 after this week, after knocking off Western. Cameron Michelena from Arvada Claremont, up by Sheridan, Wyoming. A 1A school, if you know Arvada Claremont. And a two-sport athlete, joined the volleyball team, joined the basketball team late. And again, I got to give a lot of thanks to Caleb helping me out with LCCC info. Liberal has called for a travel again, but helping her do that was Florenza and the quick hands on her defense. Under a minute left to play. McGowan hands it into Lukau. 81-53. This one was through the first 9 minutes of the game. Looked like it was going to be a much different story than a 35-point differential that happened 2 weeks ago in Cheyenne, but LCCC gathers, regroups, and is running away from the Rustlers now. The 28-point advantage. Michelena to the line, a 6'2 freshman. And they say, no, that wasn't at the line, so scratch that. A quick rundown of the final stats, and then we will say goodbye as we'll get you your Bailey Enterprises post-game show, brought to you by Bailey Tire and Auto and Bailey Pit Stop locations. Michelena has that ball taken away by Walker. Lincoln into the front court, can't handle it. McGowan. Travel violation's going to be called there on Williams. She says, I caught the ball, took 2 steps, and laid it in. Referee unfazed, gives the ball back. 20 seconds left in the ball game. Lincoln again played for Lander Valley High School. 10 seconds left. Walker ends up with it. Back to Estella. She'll fire a triple. That one skims off the front of the iron. Boy, Central tonight was 1 for 2 from the three-point line early and have since gone 1 for 18 since that 1 for 2 mark. They have went 1 for 18 since that mark. And this ball game is over in a 28-point LCCC advantage. 81-53 your final. The teams will meet at midcourt, and we will take a quick break and come back, and it will be the Bailey Enterprises post-game show. It comes up next. Your final once again in this one. 81-53 LCCC the win. Stats and more right after this.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome to Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton. where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Is central for making dreams come true.
Central to empowerment.
Central to the future of higher education in America.
Central to football.
Central to my heritage.
Central to healthcare.
Central to humility.
Central to the trades.
Central to ranching.
Central to performance.
Central to agriculture.
Central to athletics.
Central to Wyoming.
I'm Staff Sergeant Amanda Fry. I'm a public affairs specialist for the Wyoming Army National Guard. One of the reasons I joined is because the Army National Guard offers a lot of benefits for education, just all sorts of stuff. So I joined for a lot of the benefits, but it really has become an important part of my life. It's a source of pride for me. I love serving my state and my country, and I love the job that I have here. I get to go meet new people, meet new soldiers, learn their stories, and help tell their story.
I am the Cowboy Guard.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
This is your Bailey Enterprises post-game show. The final score not showing on the scoreboard as they've already cleared it off. The final score in this one tonight was 81-53 in favor of LCCC. Looking at some stats as they come about, and the bench scored 29. Central's bench scored 4. Score was tied once. Lead changed hands once. And Central did not score a field goal in the final 4:49 of the contest. Had free throws, but not a field goal in the final 4:29. Largest lead of the game was how it ended at 28 points. Central had an 11-point lead at the 147 mark of the first quarter in this one, but LCCC coming off the mat and taking care of business. Let's take a look at statistics in this ball game. I've got this one highlighted right there. Marcela Pinedo Saavedra, 11 assists, 16 points, and 3 rebounds for Marcela. And the El Matador did her job tonight with 16 points and 11 assists. Ireland Barnes, 13 points off the bench. How about this? Leading scorer tonight was Sabella Caro. 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 4 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 18 points tonight for Caro. 13 points for Barnes, as I mentioned. 7 apiece for Florenza and Williams. Kelly McGowan, their leading scorer, 5. Flora Lukau, second leading scorer, 6. But it was by committee tonight. McGowan also had 6 rebounds in the contest, as did Bozan. Caro had 5. For CWC, a new career high for the New Zealander, Lou Ring, the 6'1 freshman tonight. 22 points, 10 rebounds. She had a double-double, 7 of 10 from the free throw line at 70% to lead the way. Tal Ballin ended up with 12 tonight. She also had a couple of assists and 6 rebounds. And 7 rebounds and 6 points for Sophie Wilkinson. Maren Baker had 4. Espy Vergara had 5. Tiff Trevort had 4 in the ball game. Final shooting numbers as I scroll up. 30 of 66, 45%, 11 of 25 from the arc. They normally are 9 of 29 from the arc, so they made more and shot less tonight for a better average of 44% than their usual 31%. 10 of 13 from the free throw line tonight. 5 turnovers unofficially, 20 turnovers for Central. Bench points right there, 29 bench points for the visitors tonight. And Central did out rebound LCCC unofficially 33-30 in the ball game. But that's how it ends in favor of the Golden Eagles. They win it tonight. Final count of 81-53. LCCC now 3-4 on the season. Central drops to 1-6. And let's take a look. 2:38 to go in Powell right now. 2:38 to go in that ball game. And it is a 21-point Northwest victory. So you got to think that Northwest is going to pick up that second W and put a lot more pressure on CWC and Eastern, because CWC has to go to Northwest in a couple of weeks. But a 21-point game right now in favor of Northwest with 2:38 left to play in that ball game. If you are tuned in to the YouTube stream for the men's game, we are going to stop this stream. We will come back with the men's stream in about 8 minutes from right now. We'll come back with about 15 on the scoreboard and get you the pregame show. This has been your Bailey Enterprises postgame show. Big thanks to Caleb Berggraf, LCCC Sports Information, helping us with info, and Amanda Nikoloff for the new media class, Addie Wagner, our director, and Weldon and Julian up here in the box running cameras as well. With that, we'll say goodbye on this broadcast. Final score of 81 to 53 in favor of LCCC. This has been a presentation of Rustler Media.